Hey there, doing a video on my Jeep TJ, a 2003 Wrangler. Did a bunch of work on it, had to drop the gas tank and pull out the fuel pump, and I think in the process, it's got 249,000 miles in the process. I think the fuel check valve on top of the tank may have stopped working. So after putting it all back together, I had an issue where the car would take time to crank and start. It would crank for a few seconds and it wouldn't start. I just turned the key off, back on, and crank it, and it would fire up. And I think that was because it was building fuel pressure during the cranking, and then it would fire the next time. But you know, I'm trying to sell the car and didn't want to have that problem for a potential buyer. So what I did was, instead of replacing the whole fuel pump, dropping the tank, spending all that money, I added a check valve. So 20 bucks in parts, actually a little bit more because I already had the check valve. But here's what I did. So I bought from Advanced Auto Parts a Dorman 5/16 quick disconnect. There's two of them in the package. I just used one. Part number 800-080. And then this part, a quick connect to nylon connector for about 10 bucks. I think this was 8 or 9 or 10. This was about 10. There is a different part number for this that wasn't available. It's the quick connect to rubber line. So what I actually use is rubber line, but the nylon connector worked fine. So because the other one wasn't available for a few days, I just went with this and it works fine. I will include part numbers for both of these in the description, and either could potentially work. So here's the connections I made. So the quick connect I bought in the package goes to the hard line that runs to the engine. It's got a barbed end, so I got some 5/16 fuel line. And right off of that, I put my check valve here. Check valve obviously flows towards the engine. Kind of loops around here, and then it connects to right behind here, or kind of hard to see, is the other connection, which is the quick connect to the call it a barb. It's got a single flare, not really barbed, but it's got a flare on it, and that goes to so the barb connection goes to the rubber line, and the quick connect side goes to the quick connect that previously went into the hard line. So you're just kind of, you know, making an intermediary connection where you can add the check valve. Older Jeeps, I think it's all rubber line, so you can quickly add that check valve. But with the TJ, my 03, it's all nylon hose and quick connects in the back. In the front, at the engine, there is a short section of hose that looks like nylon, maybe like 8 inches of nylon. You could maybe put a check valve in there, but I thought the check valve was better closer to the tank and the pump, so I went with that option. So it works just great. Tried to start it up 5 or 6 times in a row, and back to the normal cranking times, no issues there. So I wanted to share that tip. Again, just a quick review. The quick connect from the tank goes to the quick connect metal fitting. The other end of that metal fitting is barbed. That goes to the 5/16 hose. That comes around, goes to the check valve. Make sure you got your check valve pointed towards the flow of fuel to the engine, and then to the barbed connection on the quick connect. Quick connect goes to the hard line to the engine. So zip tied it up, tucked it away here. I might add a couple of extra zip ties to keep it from rubbing on anything. Make sure you loop it so it's not near suspension or movement, or will get pinched anywhere. And I think I'm all good.